Hey y'all, I'm here. I'm a little frazzled right now because I woke up at 12 and I sat on my phone for about an hour and a half and I was like, "Oh shit, I have something to do at 6." And this is definitely going to take me straight to 6. So, I am basically half conscious right now, which is great because don't I thought that I was starting a new chapter, but that was a lie. So I changed it because we're actually doing the trial right now. So the title of the thing had to change, and I didn't even play my Ace Attorney starting screen, and I realized just like 5 seconds ago, and I'm like, what? How dare I? And I don't even have my bald men. Where are my bald men? Bring them back. Where, where's Edgeworth? There he is. Alright, everything is fine now. Everything's fine. Alright. um, it is time. We go. I lied. We're not going. Hold on, give me 5 seconds. I forgot my water in a different room. Okay, I think that was 5 seconds. Or else I'm a liar. You are the honorary bald man. You are one with the bald men on the screen. Alright, let's go. Also, I had to edit the volume for when I was playing Fire Emblem, so if the music is too loud, please let me know. Okay. Alright, this is like the first words that I've spoken today. Court is now in session for... How do I say that? How much of this do I remember? This is the one with lettuce, right? This is the guy with romaine lettuce. I remember that guy. He's funny. He's died. And there was the Animal Crossing language lady. That's it. Oh, the guy like set on fire on stage or some shit. Or something. That's it. That's all I know. Wow, I never remember what his voice is. I don't know how to say any of these words. Arpeggio? Right. His trial. Court is in session. Judge doesn't even know either. That's great. The defense is not ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is A-okay, and I never learned German like I said I would. Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. My opening statement. No! Shut up! We don't want to... Oh. We're not doing court, apparently? Yes. Say you're going to visit someone in a hospital with an incurable disease. I'm sorry? What do you say to them? Cowabummer! Eh? That needs to turn down. I mean, you wouldn't say get well soon, right? Are we getting judge lore right now? Does he have someone who's sick? Is it his Canadian brother? No! You'd only be kicking them when they're down. What are you talking about? Actually, I'm going to visit someone who's terminally ill. Right after this trial. Chief Justice's son. No! The Chief Justice? His son is afflicted with a most terrible disease. He's got ligma. So I thought I'd go pay him a visit. Thought saying something like, ligma balls might be the order of the day.
Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending?
Because, Trucy, everything in life is fake. She's looking at me with something like disgust. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Oh, roast him, roast him, roast him! In any case, I'm a bit busy today, so let's wrap this up quickly. Alright. Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement briefly. You're in luck, Judge. I believe you'll be going on your hospital visit sooner than you think. Fucking pulls out a gun and shoots him. Well, we can't have a trial if the defense is fucking dead. First, to review the victim in this case. I know! It's been 84 years! It's been so long. Every time, I feel like Apollo Justice is cursing me. Because whenever I play Apollo Justice, I'm like, I'm gonna take a break from streaming for like 5 years. Bye! Yes, romaine lettuce, my king! The global manager for diva songstress La Miva. The cause of death, blood loss due to being shot by a large caliber revolver. Oh, gun! Gun? Wait, which button's my gun? I might go bald suddenly. Oh my god, wait! I forgot about my outfit! We're in court! Ah! That's not my outfit. Wait, what number was my outfit? Where is it? Oh, I found it. We're in court. Court is in session. I need to get... Alright, okay. We are dressed up appropriately now. Alright. Perfect. Oh, why did I just try to press space like I'm playing fucking Genshin Impact? God damn it. The court accepts this into evidence. Alright, we got Lettuce's autopsy report. 45 caliber. That's quite large, isn't it? I have no idea, sir. I'm gonna put this in performance mode real quick. It's okay, if I get shot, I'm dead already, so it doesn't matter. A direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet. Well, it certainly did. However, the bullet struck him in his shoulder. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved. I suppose the victim's condition could have been much worse, considering he could have had ligma. Instead, he got sugma. 2 shots were fired. 1 shot missed, the other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder. Both bullets were found in the wall at the scene. Observe the diagram. I'm observing, I'm looking. This is where the bullets hit. I see. The court accepts this evidence. Okay. Hey, I got a gun too. Look, gun! Me, gun! If we're talking about a 45 caliber revolver, you must assume that the killer was adept at the weapon's use. Really? Yeah, apparently weapons that size have powerful kickback. I mean, no one's saying that they couldn't have just fallen. If, say, the judge tried to fire one, it'd break every bone in his body, because he's an old hag. The defense will take more care in choosing examples. As I was saying, the victim was shot backstage in a dressing room. This dressing room is only one entrance. This door. And the little window. There's a little window. That does seem to be the case, yes. However, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots. He's talking about you and Emma, huh? Yet when the witnesses entered the room, it was empty! Save for the victim's body, of course. But that's impossible! What's this called? Like a locked room murder or some shit? Closed something? Whatever. For all but one person. Me! I did it. One person? That is, of course, the defendant, Machi Tobaya. What does Machi Tobaya mean? Only this defendant could have committed the crime? But how? It's quite simple. The circumstances of the crime scene make it clear. Isn't that like a little boy, though? Isn't it like a little child? Let the witness please take the stand. Uh-oh! Pun is spoiler! What?! Oh, so we'll know it later? your name and profession, please?
Emma Sky. I'm a detective for the police department. I was on security detail at the fuck.
Emma seems tired somehow. She can't even speak. Security at the concert, you say?
Some security I was. Couldn't even stop a murder.
Now, don't blame yourself. Things like this happen. I've made even bigger mistakes in my career, you know.
I'm sure that makes her feel much better. I want to hear about these bigger mistakes. Like, even pursuing this line of work.
In any case, because you were on security detail, the crime was quickly discovered, and we were able to identify the killer. You may give the court your testimony if you would.
No!
Describe the circumstances of that day and your discovery of the crime, please.
No.
Murderous circumstances!
The night of the murder, I was on security backstage at Prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved with the concert in some way were allowed backstage. At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. I went into the room, filled with blaring rock music, and found the body. I examined the scene and determined that only the defendant could have done it.
What? How? Where's your evidence? It was lucky that a detective was first on the scene. Gotta scratch my ear.
But that door was the only way out of the room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then I don't get it. How can they say that Machi did it?
Oh, is it because the little window? Because he's a little boy? Is that how he got out of the window? Looks like we need a bit more information. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Sounds like we need to press this witness. What do we have, anyways? Do we just have the autopsy and the... Shut up! I'm trying to look at this... Oh, we have a lot of things. Oh my. Oh, these are the lyrics. Investigation request? I don't know what that means. Gun. A brooch. Mixing board. Gun. 9 to 9:30 p.m. And shot. And these are the guns. The gun mark. Bullet. Ah, badge. Long time no see. How do I get out? Let me out! Okay.
Alright, let's see. What can we press on here? Only people involved in the concert.
Wait, why were we back there then? We were back here? We weren't... Yeah, we were let in though.
I didn't know about that. I certainly didn't invite you.
I gave the woman special permission to be there. I wanted to see her again. You whore!
Oh boy! Did you hear that? We're officially involved now.
Gee, great.
Some other hangers-on tried to get backstage, but I drove them off.
So no other outsiders were there then.
And then, alright.
Beginning of the third set, I heard shots. Went into the room, filled with the rock music, and then. How did you determine that, Madam? Hold on 1 second. How could you know something like that, huh?
As I said, it was clear from the circumstances.
Listen.
We know there was only one exit from the room, that door. The small window only opened a tiny crack. And I was standing in front of that door. So, how could the killer have fled the scene?
He was hiding under the couch.
There's only one possibility. The air vent!
He vented! Sussy! Sussy imposter!
Objection!
But that air vent was too small! Who could possibly... Only the the imposter.
Exactly.
No! He can't be Among Us imposter! He couldn't have drank the Among Us potion at 3 a.m.! No!
There's certainly no way you could get through. You could get through, nor me. The only one who could fit through was a child. A child? Remember, access to those rooms was limited. Only those involved with the concert were allowed.
And of all the people involved with the concert, only one is small enough to be considered a child. Jersey! the defendant? Pixie of the arpeggio? Huh? I don't know music terms anymore. I literally cleared them out of my mind. I had one traumatizing experience when I was playing the cello, and that's it. I was like, no.
I'm giving up music forever.
And disappeared from the scene of the crime.
Objection!
But that's just conjecture. Oh, there was no other way out of that room. You were there. You should know, forehead.
And there is another vital piece of evidence.
Evidence?
What? Marks were found on the air vent grill. Traces that it had recently been opened.
I saw him vent! I saw him vent! I saw him vent!
Wait, what? And something else was found quite clearly. The defendant, Machito Baya's fingerprints.
What? Oh, girl! The first bonk of the season! Order, order, order! That air vent was the only way out of the room. The defendant's fingerprints were found on the grill. Well, forehead, what fairy tale does this suggest to you? Among Us. Only one could pass through that vent, that doorway to heaven. And that one is our Pixie.
Why are you looking at me, Apollo? Don't look at me, you fucking bitch. Hey, I was out whipping it up in the audience.
So this was his decisive evidence. Quite decisive indeed.
I know the circumstances under which the body was found. I was there. An examination of the crime scene was enough to nail down the killer?
I'm sure they have a good reason. They must have had a good reason to arrest Machi. And I'm gonna find out what it was. Are we just... Are we just pressing on all the statements right now? The night of the murder was the night of the concert, yes?
That's right.
What are you saying, Apollo? What was the detective doing on security detail, might I ask? If it was only a concert.
My thoughts exactly. But orders are orders, even when they come from rock gods.
Prosecutor Gavin? Yes, allow me to explain. I smelled something that day. I'd say the stench of sussiness that day at the concert hall. Conspiracy? Well, isn't it obvious? My keys! That whole morning, no, the whole day was ruined. And it's all because someone stole my keys. With my cute little heart-shaped thingy on it. I couldn't ride my hog to the show. I couldn't open my guitar case. I couldn't even jerk my hog.
There he goes again. About jerking his hog.
Isn't it possible he simply misplaced them? Misplaced them? Misplaced items don't just wander to a murder victim's hand on their own. What's this? Prosecutor Gavin, if your keys were in the victim's hand, that makes you a prime suspect! Oh! It's time for air guitar solo. Fuck you. What? Atrocanine? Atrocanini? Atrocanini? He's singing something. Does everything with this guy have to be so over the top?
Yes?
The killing happened in the middle of my concert. I was like a sailor, adrift on a sea of sand. Anyway, I didn't want anything else stolen. So I put the detective with the most time on their hands on the task. The most jobless bitch. I see. I can accept that.
Well, I can't. What do you mean, time on their hands?
Please, the testimony. Okay, so we asked that beginning of the set. Shut up! I believe we were having a chat when we heard the shots.
You were the one chatting. I was eating snackoos. I was eating my dried up fucking nasty shit treats.
Oh, hey, no snacking in court. Oh my god, that's so... that is so reminiscent. When I was younger, in high school, we went to court. We went to a real court, thing. And the judge got fucking pissed. Like, straight up pissed. Because one of the people in my class was eating a granola bar. And they got so mad that they kicked us all out. All of us. And it wasn't even like a super, like, serious case. It was about, like, someone, like, running a red light or something. It was something, like, minimal like that. And they got so pissed off, we had to go to a different fucking room. We had to go to a different trial because we were kicked out. And the teacher was like, "How dare you? How dare you? I thought you'd be able to behave." And I was just there like, "Damn, bitch! God damn!" But, you know, I'm kind of excited now that the courthouses are open for people to just, like, come in. Because I can go back. I can go back and just, like, look at things now. Yay! And you're sure the shots came from Lamirar's room?
Yes, absolutely. Hey, I'm the one being cross-examined here. Here, this'll keep you quiet.
Yeet! Ka-tonk! Oh, wait, that was a cute little sound. Thanks. So, Munch, how about it? Munch, Emma.
You're right,
Munch.
there. Hard to be mistaken about that.
Munch. Please, either talk or eat, not both at the same time.
Right, so after that, me and Mr. Lawyer there opened the dressing room door.
Rock? You call that rock?
Blaring, yes.
When you say rock, are you referring perhaps to this rock and roll music that's so popular with the kids?
That's right, when we went into the dressing room.
That's true.
Music was blaring over the speaker on the wall. They piped sound from the stage into the backstage through speakers. That way people in the back can hear when they're supposed to be on stage.
That's true. Did it have to be so loud? It sure did, because that allowed them to do their bad boy thing. The kill, the die, the crime thing. You don't listen to the governors with your ears. You feel it with your entire body and soul. I always have the backstage monitors at full volume.
When we walked in the room, the band was playing Guilty Love, I believe, making it easy to determine the time of the crime.
If you could hear that music playing, then everyone on stage for that song, sorry, has an alibi, including myself.
Anyway, I closed off the scene and started my investigation.
Okay. That's enough.
Okay.
The prosecution has a rather convincing case. The only way in and out of the crime scene was watched, making the defendant the only one who could possibly leave the scene. That's not true. Some people are like cats. They're deceivingly thin. I believe we've heard enough to determine our verdict.
Alright, that's it. Bye guys. Stream's over.
Even if I wasn't in a hurry to make a hospital visit. I'm sure the Chief Justice will appreciate the gesture. Unfortunately, we have no direct witnesses. Fortunately, the criminal left decisive evidence for us. That'll have to be enough. Ugh, it can't be over already. I just started 30 minutes ago. Very well. I believe this trial's finished. Bye! If the defense has no contradicting evidence... The prosecution has presented our proof, clear and plain. If you have contradicting evidence, It better be clear and plain.
Apollo, they've got us on the ropes already. We'd better come up with something quick.
I know. Think, what can get us out of this? A badge. We need evidence or a witness. Ooh, witness? Without that. Mr. Justice? Justice? I need to enunciate my words? Do you have contradicting proof that can overturn the prosecution's case? If you do, you'd better tell us about it now. This is it, and so soon. If I mess this one up, it's all over. The court wants the contradicting... witness! Prosecutor Gavin, you claim that there were no witnesses to this crime. Are you absolutely sure? Absolutely. I'd swear it on my career as a prosecutor. And on my million-seller hit. Whatever that means.
There he goes again, promoting himself shamelessly like a fucking bitch. He must not get much money from this job.
That's too bad. That's no good. Because there was a witness. Oh, really now? But how did you come to possess the knowledge the prosecution clearly does not? Because I am the only one in the world who knows this. Oh, I am. Am I? What's going on? Oh! The final words! His final words! I forgot! He's alive! Mr. Lettuce, can you hear me? Cold. So cold. Witness. You're cold? Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Lettuce. Tell me who was the witness. The witness is... Siren. The woman! Lemire! What? The victim said this before he died? Perhaps he did. And perhaps he did not. What do you mean by that? All we know is what Forehead says he said. It's no testimony, especially since it comes from the defense attorney himself.
Objection!
But it's the truth! He said it! Hearsay! I even told you about it! But apparently you ignored me completely. And I just spat on my computer. It's my policy to fully investigate everything I deem relevant. Clearly, this rookie lawyer thinks he can tell me how to do my job. That's enough! Mr. Justice! Why can't I say Mr. Justice? We need clear contradictory proof from you. This witness of yours, unknown to the prosecution? I hope you're right. Failure carries a stiff penalty. It's Madam Mirar. Mirar? Perhaps a stiffer penalty than usual is called for? There's no backing out now. Well, I already know what the thing is. Let's hear the name of your witness. Madam Mirar. Mirar. La Mirar? Recall Mr. Lettuce's last words. The witness is Siren. The Siren? Aha! He meant the Siren. That's right. The Siren of the ballad. Namira. Namira was only on stage for the second set. And she had access to the backstage area. She could have been a witness. I see. Well, Prosecutor Gavin? My claim still stands. There was no witness to this crime. Very well. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth, shall we? We will now take a break from Detective Emma Sky's cross-examination. Please show Lamira to the stand. Lamira would say nothing the night of the murder. Not today, though. Today we'll drag that story out of her no matter what it is.
Hello?
It is my distinct honor to welcome the Siren of the Ballad to our courtroom.
You are too kind.
You can speak English?
Yes. Yes, I can. I was lying to you this whole time. Though I am not very good, there is much I do not know.
You speak so well. Have you spent time here before?
do not know how I came by my knowledge of your language, nor where I studied it.
Huh? What does she mean she doesn't know? You're being sussy. I too thought to call her as a witness, but I did not. I had a reason, of course. What's that? Lamira suffers from amnesia.
Huh?
Amnesia?
Lamira is not my true name. Yet I remember nothing of the time before I was given them.
Okay, why does that matter?
Nothing of the time before I started singing on stage. Whoa, she's even more mysterious than I thought.
Lauded? What does lauded mean? There's so many words I don't know! There are little difficulties for her thanks to her success. Yet, I do not wish to subject her to unnecessary stress. Oh, is the stress gonna cause her to, like, relapse or something? She's gonna start amnesia again? I see. I care surprisingly little about people's past. Damn bitch! I don't give a single fuck about what you're talking about. You have nothing to fear in this court, Lamila. Oh, critically acclaimed. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, my lack of English knowledge is really coming in clutch with this game series. They've got so many words, I don't know these words.
Thank you. Yet there is something I do not understand. I'm being called as a witness. What might I say? No one will tell me anything of what happened.
Well, let me be Let me be frank. I did not want to ask you up here to testify. Yet that young gentleman with the wide forehead over there was adamant that you stand. Wait, how did they get her in so fast? Was she just like sitting in the gallery or something?
Oh my.
Congratulations, Apollo! You're the bad guy!
Ugh.
Good job!
Well, now that you're here, please give us your testimony.
I don't remember.
Oh, if nothing else, the sound of your voice is welcome.
Ugh!
What a whore! Tell us what you saw the night of the crime.
I saw nothing. As for what I saw...
Okay!
I saw nothing. That night I was invited to sing on stage, and this I did. I did not return backstage after the second set. Then I was led by the police to Mr. Gavin's dressing room and told to wait there. That was where I learned that something had happened. But I wasn't told the details.
Ugh, annoying. I must say, you sound wonderful just testifying. I hope he was too distracted to hear what she was actually saying. There you have it. She saw nothing that night. Now we can only pray that the defense has some sense. Oh, he's rhyming. The defense has the sense to admit defeat and refrain from detaining her longer than need be.
Wow, you just got better, Apollo! Way to go!
Very well, Mr. Justice. Keep it short and sweet. Didn't we find her accessories, though? Her stuff was, like, there. Her stuff was in the room. Lamira wouldn't talk to me the night of the crime. She must know something, and I've got to find out what. Okay. Saw nothing? Are you sure you saw nothing? But you must have seen something. Objection, leading. Mr. Lettuce named you.
Mr. Lettuce, how can I tell you what I don't know?
Namiwara, he said you were a witness with his dying words.
I do not know what he meant to say, but that night, you bitch.
I was invited to sing on stage, and this I did. Okay. It was a great concert.
You heard me sing? Thank you.
I was hoping to get an autograph later, actually.
Of course.
No, you shouldn't say that. They're gonna be like, Mr. Justice, this is cross-examination. You're out of line. If anyone deserves an autograph here, it's me. Give it to me. One on my gavel would be nice. judge. Shut the fuck up. What? What's this? Oh, he threw a fucking... It's my autograph. Now keep this trial moving. What? Oh, my grandchild will be so happy. Apparently his grandson is a big fan. Let us continue, shall we? If you would, Lamira. Tell us what you did after your stellar performance. Did not return backstage after the second set. And, well, maybe you did. Huh? Maybe you did, maybe you did. You did not return backstage once? Where were you then? What were you doing?
I was cleaning up on stage. There are many things I must do for a performance other than simply sing.
And was Machi with you at the time?
Unfortunately, I do not know where he was.
So much for an alibi for Machi. Okay. With Machi, correct? How was he then?
He seemed as he always does, though I believe he was shocked by the news of Mr. Lettuce's death. Yet, he is not the type to show much emotion.
Yeah. Yes, he's given the police no end of headaches. He answers most questions with silence, and those glinting frames speak nothing. The questioning hasn't gotten very far.
We sat there waiting.
Why don't you know the details, madam? How was the incident explained to you?
I was told nothing in detail, only that Mr. Lettuce died.
Oh my god, I can't speak today. Ah! Of course, investigations require some security.
But Mr. Lettuce was my manager. I wanted to know more. I should have been told. Both Machi and I were beside ourselves with concern.
Allow me to apologize, but please understand. Keeping you in the dark was as painful for me as it was for you.
Yes, I understand.
Think, what doesn't ring true about her testimony?
It's hard to imagine Lamira lying.
She might not be lying, but she's hiding something. What did she tell me the night of the murder? Oh, right, we have her thing. It was found at the crime scene! Huh? Question mark? Crime scene! Crime scene! We found it at the crime scene. I just like look at things? Whoa, whoa. Checking. 1, 2, 3. Looking at her. We got blood stains on here? No. Huh. So clearly, like, okay, listen, this is what I'm thinking. Clearly, this is her outfit, right? This is her outfit? Is this what she was wearing on stage? Is this what she was wearing? Because if it is, there's her brooch, right? Not here, right? So she must have been there. She must have gone back after she went on stage. Which is untrue, because we have her thing, right?
Objection!
That's right.
I'm sorry, Lamira, but I'm having trouble believing you.
You remember this brooch, do you not? Why, that's Lamira's. She was wearing it for her song. Yeah, that's right. Care to add that to the testimony, Prosecutor Gavin? But, what? This brooch was found after the murder took place, at the very scene of the crime, at the third set. What? Lamira, how did your brooch get backstage if you did not go there yourself? And, as Prosecutor Gavin has just told us, you had been wearing it during your performance that night. Ah! The thing going up. What is that? What is the meaning of this? Lamira, please explain.
Lamira?
Oh shit! She's turning Animal Crossing! She says English is quite difficult. That trick's not gonna work here. Your forehead may be large, but you're a lawyer, truly. Is that really what she's saying? But you have missed one important fact. What now? In fact, at the time of the incident, I went backstage, but only for a moment. A moment is enough for your brooch to fall off? That's a big bitch. That was a big bitch. A pin doesn't just fall off that easily. And it must have been secured if you were performing. What? Think back to the moment of the crime. You know whereof I speak. Is she really saying all that?
What's she talking about, Apollo?
Right when the incident occurred. Ah! Is she talking about that? About what? Oh! He didn't watch the room! Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? Right? Mr. Lettuce, can you hear me?
Cold. So cold. Witness.
Ah, thank you. I'm glad that it is entertaining. You're cold? Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way.
The witness is siren.
Yeah. Yipes! Yipes! What's wrong?
Ah! Sussy imposter vented!
Huh? No? Uh-oh. I looked into the room. Just a glance, mind you. So this was when your brooch dropped? No. How can you just glance in? How do you glance in and leave it beside a frickin' cabinet? How fast? How aggressively did you glance? You open the door, do a little peek, and it fucking flies off of your chest like a fucking firework? Fucking Katy Perry out here? Whoops, I clicked out of the tab. That explains that. It does. There was no other time I could have dropped it. That's ridiculous. You only looked in for an instant, but you dropped your brooch?
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa. I just noticed how big his hand is. That's a fucking big hand, dude. Holy shit. He must have like a size like 800 ring. Holy shit. Forehead. She has raised a possibility. The only thing that can counter that is evidence. So she looked in at the crime scene. Actually, I intended to go into the dressing room. I knew nothing of what had happened, of course. But the moment I opened the door, I heard a horrible voice. Oh, they show you the flashback the whole time? God. See, look, and now his hand looks so tiny. Look at his small-ass hand. But when he punches the thing, it, like, grows. He gets fucking yowie hands. Forehead shouting, who's there, no doubt. A horrible voice indeed. Oh! So mean! Ugh. I closed the door immediately. That's my voice! Well, that explains the brooch. Let's return to your testimony. That's too convenient. She's hiding something. And look at his hands! Look at these fucking big fucking grippers. Holy shit. Big ass hands, bro. Now, wow, you did look into the room though, right? Yes. Testify as to what you saw. Oh! Nice to see you here, Rue, or R-O-O. I don't know how to say your name. If it's Rue, then I would suggest that you check the Google Drive folder. There's something in there. I was gonna send it to you before the stream, but the game wasn't loading and I was panicking. But you should check the folder. You might be surprised. One of those big ass fucking hands, straight to the face. Very well, though it was only the briefest of glimpses. Alright. Oh! My thing is glowing! Hello? I'm looking with my eyes! I spy with my little eye! I'm perceiving. Looking. I'm looking. She's talking. doesn't have her hands out. Or does she? Does she have her hands out? Oh wait, no, she does. She's like crossing her arms. She got hair. She's got, lips. Stop! Get out of here. I didn't see anything. Is there anything else I can put the thing on? Oh, there's a new thing. She saw nothing, okay? Let me at him! Let me at him! Looking at your face. Looking at your hands. Where's your hands? Show me your hands! Mouth? Look at your mouth? Yeah, epic poggers. I didn't see anything. I was distracted. I saw nothing as well. I don't see anything. Looking at her lips, maybe? That's like the only thing that's moving. I cannot see! It doesn't matter how many drugs I'm on, I can't see! Okay, maybe there's another statement? Let me at him. Okay, I'm looking at you. You saw it? Where? Her hands are not moving. Okay, but it's definitely on the new statement that was added. She is speaking with her mouth. Okay, how do I unperceive? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Is this true? That's not fully true. That's not fully true. Because he was not behind a wall. So she has to be lying somewhere within the...
Objection!
Fuck! No! That's not what I meant! Stop! Stop! No! No! I was trying to... I thought I got out of the menu. I thought I already got out. I meant to click this. God. Also, hello. Welcome. Okay. I'm gonna look at her lips because that's all that she's saying. That's all that's moving. Wait, what the fuck is that? Ew, wait! Ew!
Gotcha!
Gotcha, bitch! You look like a damn frog out here! Oh, ew! The late Mr. Lettuce's body, you say? Yes. I still don't know why his name is Lettuce. Is it just because they thought it was funny? Because it's supremely funny. You know something more about Mr. Lettuce's death than you are saying. What? I can see you trying not to remember. But the effort made you swallow. Oh. Damn girl, she a freak. You can't fool my eyes. I know when I see a girl who swallows. It is true. It was so terrible after all. Why did Mr. Lettuce have to be shot? One moment, Lamiba. Yes? What was that you just said? She knows that he was shot? Why did Mr. Lettuce have to be shot? How do you know that? Huh? Yes? She was hiding something, I knew it! Oh, thank you. It's my Edgeworth fit. And my gun. I think I can put my gun away now. Is that 3? Look, it's me. It's me. I'm Edgeworth now. Gonna go back to position. Because I love Edgeworth.
He is very good. I like him.
Let's go back into performance performance mode now.
Gotta make sure my computer is not crispy.
Namiga, I'm afraid you haven't realized it, but... Oh. Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Lettuce.
Your words just now contradict your testimony. I killed him.
How could that be?
Take this! Gun. Namiga contradicted her own testimony, and I have the evidence to prove it. Do I? Badge! It cannot be that. It can't be that. From where does it contradict her testimony? Is it this? Because she said it was behind a wall? Or did we already disprove that by pointing out that she looks like a frog? Check out the badge, make sure there's no evidence on the badge. Oh, nice, nice, nice. What is this? 29003? Ah! Aww. Aww! Cute! Okay, anyways. Anyways. No. We're not looking at the lyrics. Maybe it's this? It's either this or the diagram, but she couldn't have known that he was shot because he was behind a wall, that's what she said. But he was not behind a wall, which is a lie. But also she couldn't have known because they said don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think about the pee-pee poo-poo man. Question mark? Is it this one?
Take that!
Oi! Oi! Tell me, Namiga, how did you know he had been shot?
Huh? Well,
Immediately following the incident, a gag order was placed on the scene. This is the document proving that. In your testimony, you told the court, no one told me anything about the incident. Furthermore, you testified that you had seen nothing. Yet you knew that Mr. Lettuce had been shot. How could you have known? Yowerk! Yowerk? The fuck is that? She's dead. Namiga! You aren't hiding something from this court, I hope. That sweet song of hers was sounding a little too sweet.
now I remember. Please allow me to add to my testimony.
Of course. All we want to know is the truth.
She looks kind of pale, huh?
She saw something. I know it.
I know it!
Even the victim said so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, saw bullet holes in the wall and knew Mr. Lettuce had been shot. Why?
Hold it!
Only a glimpse, yet you knew there were bullet holes?
Yes, I recognize them immediately. I've seen bullet holes before, you know?
You've traveled the world as a singer. You must have sung in places far more dangerous than our country.
I go wherever my voice is needed. Those places are many these days. That's really cool. I hope I get to travel like Namiwa someday.
Thanks for your input, Trucy. I plan on recording my next album overseas. Their studios have a different sound, you know. Maybe I should go on a Courts of Steel tour, too. Yeah, he just screams the whole time. Okay, let's go back. So, she peeked in and saw bullet holes in the wall. All she did was peek her head in. Just a little. Why would she look towards the wall that she is against, right? Because the bullet holes were on the door side wall. Why would she peek her head in, look to the side, and then leave?
Don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. It don't make sense.
And paired with the evidence that her freaking thingy was on the ground next to the cabinet inside of the room, right? Like, I think it was underneath here. It was like right there. It was like here or something. How did you know? Also, the door opens this way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Girl. Uh-oh, lies are hardly becoming of such a creature. I didn't even get to read what he was saying because I was talking. I was getting excited. A put down worthy of our prosecutor, Mr. Justice. Wow, you're getting good at this.
Such put-downs are hardly becoming of you, Apollo. You're such a nice guy.
Stop polishing your forehead and start polishing your character. Why would you do that? Come on, can I be cool for once? Observe the diagram! Lamira, you looked in from the door for just a moment, but you couldn't have seen it!
Because the door was in the way! The door was in the way!
Yes, that is so. There were bullet holes in the room, yes? But they were in the wall. The door is on! You see? Oh my god, Darkman! Assuming you merely glanced into the room, you couldn't have seen those bullet holes. Yeah, work! Lamira? Yes? Yes? I'm afraid the defense has raised a good point. It appears you've been holding back something. And I must tell you? Yes, you're under oath, girl! I must tell you what it is that I saw. Yes? The happenings in this trial are being recorded. And it's being streamed. And I'm certain it will be on the news in Virginia. Oh, I forgot about Virginia. That's not a real place, is it? You understand your reputation is at stake. If it falls to you to avoid tarnishing it. Personally speaking, I still believe that cross-examining her will yield us absolutely nothing. But she knew how Mr. Lettuce died, and named her as a witness, and he named her as a witness. You must have seen something, Lamira. Very well. Lamira, please continue your testimony. Very well, I shall. Okay, we got what I saw too. I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit. There was something like a little window there. Gun! That's how I saw it. There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it. But it wasn't Machi. It was a grown person. I know it was. Sussy? So you did witness the crime. You are a liar. You're going to jail for obstruction of justice and lying under oath. This is my first time hearing this, I assure you. The scroll wheel works as like clicking or whatever, and I keep accidentally scrolling my wheel. And then I can't see what they're saying. Nice play, forehead.
Yeah.
Very well. Mr. Justice, you may begin your cross-examination.
Great going, Apollo. You're right about Lamura. She's a fucking liar. What's wrong? You don't look too happy.
This whole thing smells fishy. This bitch needs to take a shower. Question mark? Okay, you're on your way from the stage to the backstage exit. Okay. There was something like a little window. That's how you saw it. Did the window lead to the stage? I don't think it has the window on here. I forget, does the window actually lead out there? Is she telling the truth here? I'm gonna ask her about it. What exactly is something like a little window?
Yes, well, I have to adjust my, headset. Window is the best word I know in English. I think this is how it is said, yes.
You need not worry, Lamura. Your choice of words is impeccable. There is a small window in the dressing room in question. Perhaps the defense remembers this detail?
That little window on the wall. Saw the crime from there.
Okay. 2 shots. Couldn't do anything to stop it. You could have been like, hey, you could have knocked on the window. Oh. I'm like victim blaming here.
Why didn't you help him?
You're certain you heard 2 shots fired?
Yes, quite certain. I was on my way to the backstage exit. This was when I heard a faint sound, like a gunshot. Wondering what it had been, I peered through the window. That is when I heard the second gunshot, much closer. And there were 2 bullet holes at the scene.
No contradictions, okay.
It all happened on the other side of that window. There was nothing I could do.
Okay. It wasn't Machi. Who was it then? It wasn't Machi who shot? Are you sure?
Yes, quite certain.
It amuses me that you'd question her testimony. It is testimony in your favor. Isn't it my job to object?
Yeah, Apollo, what were you thinking?
Trucy, let's just listen to what Lamura has to say. Can you tell me how you were so sure?
Yes, of course.
You see, Darman! Darman! I wish I had like a Darman sound effect or something. I wish Darman had like a signature sound effect so I could put it on my soundboard. Grown person. A grown person? That's a little vague.
I am sorry. My skill with your language is lacking, I know.
Certainly you could at least see whether the shooter was male or female.
It was a man, a young man.
Are you assuming their gender right now? You cannot assume that. And you're sure of that?
Yes, his voice was quite clear.
Ah, maybe I'll get that as my sound clip. Voice? Looking at this diagram, it seems the dressing room was quite cluttered. It does seem likely that you wouldn't have had a clear view of the shooter.
As a singer, I rely more on my ears than my eyes.
I sing too, and I don't do that. The fuck?
When I hear a voice, I do not forget it. That voice was the voice of a man.
So you heard a voice. But wait, there's more. Couldn't that have been the victim, Mr. Lettuce?
Absolutely not. Did I not just say that I do not forget a voice? If it was Mr. Lettuce who spoke, I would have known.
Indeed. So, you were at the window, and you heard the shooter's voice, the voice of a young man.
Apollo, this is a good testimony. That proves it wasn't Machi.
Indeed. If this turns out to be true and would cast this case in a considerably different light. Why does my head hurt? My headphones are quite tight. What is the defense's opinion of this testimony? Pretty good? I don't know, I feel like it's a trick question! Because they're leading me to think that it's good. But what if they're tricking me? Because Trucy was like,
Oh, that's great!
and the judge is like, oh yeah, it was pretty good. What do you think? Obviously, it's leading me to press it's pretty good. But it's a trick! But I need to think of why it would be a trick. Why is it a trick? Why is it a trick? I can't think of anything. I literally can't think of anything. Well, I'd have to say it's pretty good. Vital even. This shows that the shooter wasn't Machi. Oh no! Huh? Surely you can't be serious, Forehead. Why not? Namiba, I understand why you would want to protect Machi. Yet remember, you are the siren of the ballad. And lies do not become such a creature. What does the prosecution mean?
Apollo, what's he talking about?
How come no one bats an eye when he says stuff like that? When I say peacock, nobody bats an eye. But when I say poopcock, society. I recall the state of the crime. Ow, there's something in my eyeball. I recall the state of the crime scene quite well. The state of the room? Yes, and when the murder took place, that window was closed. I find it hard to believe you could hear a voice through it. What? I'm sure. Oh! They were blaring the music! Ah! They were blaring the music! Damn it! I have nothing but the highest regard for your musical sense. But my opinion of you as a witness is somewhat less...
Objection!
But she's the only eyewitness we have!
Objection!
So you say. And the victim named her, the Siren, as the witness? That's right! That's what Mr. Lettuce... We heard your claim. We even entertained the possibility. And it brought us to this. I'm hiccuping. Judge? Yes? Prosecution requests that this witness be... Oh my god. I thought that said executed! Oh my god! Excused. Please? I'm afraid I must honor the prosecution's request. Oh fuck! There is indeed a question of the witness's credibility. Shit! But if Lamira can testify...
Then we don't have a chance of proving Machi's innocence.
Shit! This cross-examination is over. Did I just lose? Prosecutor Gavin, you may continue making your case. Thanks! Now, where were we? Oh yes, I would like to hear from Detective again.
Objection!
Wait! Let me hear Lamira's testimony one last time. I need to scratch my ear. Again. For some reason my headphones are very uncomfortable today. Sorry, I heard something outside of my room. But the cross-examination's already over. Till such a time as a need arises. This witness may leave the stand. I'm sorry I could not be of more assistance. Ah! Did I just lose? At last, back to the real trial. Ready, forehead? Hope I didn't just miss my only chance. Detective, how far had we gotten until we were so rudely interrupted?
Don't ask me.
I dislike saying the same thing twice. I never repeat a song for an encore. If you would, Miss Guy.
I believe I was saying that the only way Mr. Lettuce's killer could have escaped was through that air vent on the ceiling.
Oh yes, there was only one door in the room. And a witness, you, was standing in front of it.
That air vent isn't very big, see? Kind of limits the people who could possibly get through.
Oh, so if it was a man, was that the contradiction? I certainly would have a difficult time.
You sure would. Not that you would have been there in the first place, though. Remember, the whole backstage area was off limits to people not involved with the concert. The only one who meets the conditions for a killer is the...
Wait! Am I thinking... Hold on. Am I thinking of the wrong case here? Didn't I like hallucinate a guy? He was wearing yellow? He was wearing yellow or something. And he looked like Trucy? Am I hallucinating? Was that our man? Was that our guy? He used his magic tricks to get out. Was that the right thing? Am I remembering it? A virtuoso performance. I couldn't have put it better myself. She doesn't state a clear case. Though reading the report, something caught my eye. Oh, what's that? The circumstances of the defendant's arrest.
Circumstances? Again? Hey, that's right, Apollo. Remember when we found Machi? That was bizarre.
Oh, they're dead! She's right. Why did Mr. Lettuce's body disappear from the room? And end up on top of that stage tower? Holding a guitar, no less. Oh, there's so much stuff I didn't remember. What the heck? I didn't even remember that was a thing. A perceptive observation, Judge. Thanks. It was kind of an accident, really. But you work in this job long enough, you get a nose for things.
The judge sure seems pleased with himself.
Very good, Detective. Perhaps you can tie it all together for us. Why was the body moved? And how does that lead us to the killer? Okay. Oh my... My arm just cracked.
I believe Machi stole the body because of some lyrics. He moved the body to match Lamirar's song. No one in this country had a motive to kill the victim.
Why is the song so fast? It's giving me anxiety.
And Machi practically left his signature at the scene.
Signature?
All of this evidence clearly points to the defendant.
Signature? Lamirar's song? Yeah, that was a big fucking bitch. Mr. Lettuce was huge. Yes, the guitar's serenade. You noticed its code too, did you not? Its code? All the events that day followed the lyrics to our song. First, the keys my heart held on to so tightly were stolen, with your cute little heart thingy. Then, Prosecutor Gavin's guitar. Did I say that correctly the first time? Wait. I'm literally just saying things with my words. I'm just saying things. Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar burst into flames on the stage. Mr. Lettuce's life was taken by a bullet. The rest hardly needs explanation. Guitar, up together to the sky. That's mad! It's like a story out of some fairy tale. That's fucked. I admit, I'd forgotten about the song. But there it is now, waiting for me. The grand finale, as it were.
Hey, you know,
I was the one who first noticed that.
I've heard of jumping rope to songs and counting to songs, but killing? It's a wild world out there, Judge. Yeah, certainly. Very well. We've heard one song and dance, let's get to the next. The cross-examination. Alright, I'm talking on that signature. What does that mean? What does that mean? Emma, I need explanations. Boing! What do you mean by his signature?
The bullet holes in the wall, of course.
Huh? Bullet holes?
The revolver was fired twice. One shot missed and left a hole in the wall.
And that means what exactly?
That dressing room isn't exactly spacious. Picture the shooter facing off with the victim in there. They can't have been more than 5 feet apart. It would be difficult, almost impossible to miss at that range.
Difficult to miss, you say? Wait a minute, hold on. Speaking of the gun, and also considering the child having enough strength to move the corpse of an adult man, how did he fire the big-ass gun? If we established earlier that somebody had to be quite adept using that weapon, how would the little man, the little fucking frail-ass dude, shoot him? He would have broken his arms off. That's like a little boy.
Very. Assuming the shooter could properly aim.
Oh, is that the point they're making right now? No, you can't be serious.
Machi, he can't see.
Are they making fun of his disability?
That's why he missed? It's the only explanation that makes sense. He used sound and other senses to fire the gun. Poorly.
That reminds me, the monitor in that room was blaring at the time. Hardly ideal conditions for tracking by sound. A blind shooter. No wonder he missed. I knew those bullet holes would come back to haunt me. Justice, what do I do now? Objection! Sure, there were bullet holes left in the wall. But wait, he hit him though. He shot him. He's dead. That's how he's dead. But that doesn't prove the shooter couldn't see. Huh? Oh, how so? Well, there could have been a struggle with the victim. That's certainly possible. And it might have been the revolver's fault. The revolver? The revolver was a very large caliber, correct? The shooter wasn't used to firing such a large weapon. Yeah, that's the point they're making. Ho ho, I'm ahead of the game. Ho ho! Why, it would dislocate their shoulder. Exactly. The defendant, Machi Tobae, is, as you can see, tiny. It's not so hard to picture him firing the gun and missing entirely. The kickback alone would have thrown off his aim. And he ended up shooting him anyways. So, a convincing argument to be sure. Take that, smug prosecution.
Apollo?
Huh? What?
That bit about Machi being tiny? And the gun throwing off his aim? Aren't you kind of, admitting that he did it?
Oh. Does not matter why he missed. He didn't miss though! He shot him! He's dead! What matters is that the shooter was, without a doubt, the defendant. Even the defense seems to agree on that point. Yerk! Yerk. Cripes! Cripes! What are these? I really put my foot in it this time. I really put my toesies in this one. Really stuck those dogs in there. But let's get the facts of the matter on the record. If you would, detective. Very well. The witness will add this to your testimony.
Right. From the state of the crime scene, I conclude the shooter was blind. This doesn't look so good, does it, Apollo?
No, it doesn't.
we do? First, we don't panic. Even though Machi's case is leaking water by the gallon, Gavin's on a roll and it's up to me to stop him.
Shoot him! Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna say, clearly he's shot. You see him? He's shot. He got shot, which means he didn't miss. He clearly did not miss. Unless I'm missing something completely here. Why did I keep saying he missed? The guy's dead. The guy's been shot. He's dead. If he was blind, how could he have shot him? If he missed, how could he have shot him? The prosecution holds that the shooter couldn't see.
A scientific conclusion based on a thorough examination of the crime scene, yes.
So, did I miss something? Did I miss something? This seems like abysmally clear. Did he get shot from, like, a ricochet or something? I thought we established that the gun, he shot him with the gun, and it pierced through his body. It pierced through the guy's body and hit in the wall. So how could he have missed? Why do they keep saying that he missed? I have a certain piece of evidence that completely overturns your claim. The fact that he got shot? What? This is that evidence. Photograph of the crime scene? I don't care much for the smirk on Prosecutor Gavin. I keep Prosecutor Gavin. Did I say that? I keep saying like cooter or something. Prosecutor? But this is no time to think twice. Time to press on. Yes, Your Honor, the crime scene. There's something in here that decisively contradicts the prosecution's point. Then perhaps you best show us this something? Get your finger out of the breeze and put it to good use. Very well, show us what you're talking about, Mr. Justice. The contradiction at the scene of the crime is... the fact that he's fucking shot. He's shot. Look, the contradiction is right there. Plain as day, I'm choking. Your finger has a force of weight. Is that wrong? That I'm afraid your argument lacks... What? Hold on. He's shot! He's shot! They're arguing that he was blind, so he missed. So, why is he shot? What? Okay, let's try again then. Fine. What is here then? Is it the blood stain? The writing? Maybe that's someone's name? Does it say his name or something? Maybe that's someone else's signature, huh? We're talking about signatures? Maybe that's someone else's signature, The contradiction's right here.
The smeared bloodstains?
I thought it was just my blurry vision. But it really was blurry. The way the victim's hand is raised above his head. Much like a gesture I've seen many times in this court.
It's almost as if he wrote something? Aha! I get it! At least I think I get it.
Maybe the bot's not on? Let me check. Let me open my browser. Because I know sometimes it automatically turns off after I stop streaming. Sometimes it stays on. I don't know. Let me check. Come on. Turn on.
Oh, by the way, gamers, I got a second monitor. It's on this side. And I am looking on my other monitor. Okay. It says it's on. Hold on, let me turn it off and turn it back on. Try again in about 10 minutes. After we're done making this point, we can try again. Get what?
When Mr. Lettuce was shot, he tried to write something. And what would he write but the shooter's name? And what would he write it in his own... And what would he write it in but his own blood? Pretty good, huh?
Thanks for making my point for me. Yes, in fact, that's what I think happened here. That does seem to be a distinct possibility.
The victim wrote the killer's name. It's certainly a logical conclusion.
Ah! I was dropping my mouse. Oh, excuse me.
Drat! I just wish it wasn't all rubbed out like that.
Of course it's rubbed out. Why, if I were a killer, I certainly wouldn't want to leave my own name behind. Neither would I. Oh my god! No one has anything else to say? I get it! I get it! I get it! I get it! It is not the defendant because he's blind! About what? So the prosecution accepts this? You agree this was the victim making an attempt to record the name of the killer? And that the killer tried to rub the name out? He couldn't have done it because he's blind! What's your point? What's my point? Let me ask you this. How did the killer know the victim was writing their name? Well, Mr. Lettuce was writing something in blood. Once the killer saw what it was... Wait. Once he saw what it was? But what did you just testify about the shooter? I said they were blind! Ah! That's right, bitch. That's right, bitch. Yet the crime scene itself contradicts that. The killer had to have been able to see. Why would they rub out the name in blood otherwise? May I remind the court that the defendant, Machitobaya, is blind? He couldn't have been the shooter. Impossible! Order! 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 Prosecutor Gavin, please explain to me what all this means. Okay, let me try turning on the bot again. Okay, it's on. And we'll see if it works. It should turn on in a couple minutes. I mean, looking at this photo, it seems quite clear that the shooter could see. Yet, up until now... It seems I owe the court an apology. The Gaviners are a band with law enforcement ties, yet a murder occurred during our concert. Apparently, this caused some confusion over jurisdiction. As a result, some reports were not filed in an entirely timely manner. I'm not sure I like the vibe I'm getting here. Updated autopsy report!
Hey, Apollo, look at him. Why is Prosecutor Gavin all relaxed and smiling like that? Like he knows something we don't. He's about to tell us.
I've got an idea. Let's rock! With these documents! But before that, I have a question for the detective. If I may?
What?
Tell me, do you think that Machitobaya is blind?
Huh?
No, what did he say?
What are you saying?
Of course he's blind! We're gonna find out that he's not blind. Of course.
He's the blind pianist, right? So he's... Doesn't that mean why I lead him
around by the hand all the time? No, they're just holding hands.
No way. I have a report here on the defendant, Machitobae. According to this, Machitobae can see perfectly well.
What?
God damn it. His blindness was merely a publicity ploy by those clever Borginians. He can see quite well.
Are you sure he's not even, like, legally blind?
But you said... What did I say exactly? Forehead, not once in the course of this trial have I claimed the defendant was blind. The only one who did was the detective.
But that's...
A significant fact, yes. Consider, Machitobae sees. And he was the only one who could have fled through the air vent. It still doesn't consider the fact that his arm could have been fucking blown off by that big-ass gun. I see no problems with this.
But... what about the bullet holes in the wall?
Yes, the bullet holes. I believe Forehead neatly explained those for us. He didn't miss because he couldn't see. It was the kickback from the .45 caliber revolver. A simple accident, in other words. How's that? I'm afraid your objection has just flown off for brighter skies. This is where the real fun begins. No, I was looking for my... what is it called? The Kitchen Nightmares sound effect. But I can't find it. I was trying to do it, like, in that exact timing. God, why is my whole fucking house vibrating? What is happening? What is going on out there? I know it's not an earthquake before anyone is concerned. They're doing construction outside, and whatever the hell they're doing is vibrating this entire goddamn house.
You jerk! Just what was I in here for? Comic relief? Yeah, apologize!
Oh, sorry.
That's no way to apologize!
He's angered the Trucy now. Look out. If you can please end the bickering now.
Whatever, I'm not leaving. I can't leave like this. I'll come up with some clue to solving this case even if it kills me!
But your testimony's already given us enough to convict the defendant. Don't say that.
Ah! Aha!
What?
This bloodstain. The criminal tried to wipe it off, right?
That seems to be what happened, yeah.
We might be able to find out what really was written here.
Really? You can do that?
That's right, with this. It's called luminol.
Ooh. I know about luminol from, what's it called? It's called, like, One Dirty Room or something. And it's these two dudes. I don't remember their relation. I think it's, like, a guy and his, like, nephew or something? Or his son or something? I don't know. But it's like this old dude and this young dude, and they go to these fucking crusty hotels. Absolute crust. And they just fucking murder the room. It's like the old guy's a health inspector, and they fucking destroy them. They're like, look, there's fucking blood everywhere, there's fucking nut everywhere, there's bed bugs, there's fucking shit on the ground. It's like, it's disgusting. It's vile, but I encourage everyone to watch it so that you understand the real risks of going into random hotels without looking at the reviews. And that's where I learned what luminol is.
Maybe you know of it? It's a chemical that reacts to blood.
I believe Mr. Gordon Ramsay also used it in Hotel Hell. Ah, yes. Have we done those tests yet?
Ha! As if I'm gonna tell you.
The bloodstains covered a section of the carpet. In order to perform blood tests, that section was removed and submitted. Perhaps we should request it here in the court now?
Okay. We just have the carpet? Right! Go for it, Apollo!
Yeah! I have to do the test?
You just have to spray the luminol on it. Simple.
Chemical that reacts to blood. I've heard of this somewhere. Yes, I believe an analysis is called for. Have at it. Alright. Yay! More clicky-clacky on the screen.
Right? Ready. It's easy as pie. Just touch the screen to spray an area. Here, give it a try.
The eyes of the entire court are focused on me.
Apollo, your hand's shaking.
Let's do this! Give me that! Oh. IPYX? This is like a fucking CAPTCHA. What the heck is this? IPYX314206. Wow. It really works.
This must be the power of science.
It says IPX. Oh, it's two X's. IPXX314206.
Is that the killer's name?
Maybe it is. If the killer was a robot. I have it. So what is it? I thought those letters IPXX looked familiar. This is an Interpol. Interpol? Oh, Interpolice? ID number?
Interpol? You mean
Oh, international.
International Police Agency?
Yes, most are undercover agents working to solve international crimes. But why would he write that number? Why would Mr. Lettuce even know a number like that? Good show, Detective. Rock on.
Huh?
Your Honor, we can verify this number immediately. Darian, are you there? Darian! Is that... Ah, the hiccups again. What is happening? Is that his number? Why do I have the hiccups? Stop! You have to stop. You have to stop. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna have another fucking fit. Sometimes I hiccup for like fucking 15 minutes straight. It's wild. Give a check into this Interpol ID number. Oh, it's not his number. Okay. Their thing. Give me 30 minutes. No. Give me 27.
Okay. Was that an NCT reference? You got 127 minutes?
I'm not sure what to think of all this. Prosecution's case is airtight, or so it seems. Yet if this number is really that of an Interpol agent.
Oh, wait, I know. What if Machi Tobai is really an undercover Interpol agent?
Why is the bot not working? Hold on. What the heck? It's because Parker and Cody aren't here. They're the gamblers. It doesn't want to work because they're not gambling. Let me try opening it on my end. Maybe it's just being mean to you for no reason. Let me in there. Let's see if I can gamble. Huh. Nothing. That is odd. What is happening? What are you trying to do, by the way? I'll just take your money. Straight up. Oh. It's mostly the exact same things as on Twitch. That is so weird. Why are you doing this? Okay, I'm just gonna turn it off for now. Let me get the things. So you can change my hat, you can make me do ASMR, you can make me say something, you can bully another person in chat, you can do chibi or micro Yoma, I can do bald, I can do Raku-chan, and I can also drink a lot of water. Jello hat. Do I still have that? I haven't cleared out my, what is it called? My downloads folder for like probably a year now. It's fucking wild in there. Alright, let's go. Spirit, give me that. Hey yo, give me that. Hey yo. Hey, it matches my outfit. Alright, Jello. Jello is on. Hi, welcome! I've just been Jello-ified. Alright. That would be a possibility. A possibility, yes. And one that would mark him as the killer for certain. Why did let us know an Interpol ID number? That's what I want to know. Well, we have some time before we await Darian's report. Let's work on unraveling another mystery, shall we? A curious mystery concerning Machi Tabae. What are you talking about? Detective, please accept my apologies. I received word that the defendant could, in fact, see just before the trial began. Seemed too much of a bother to tell you. I'm doing pretty good. I am a little hungry, but I have to be patient because I am going out for dinner at 6, which is in about 2 hours and 15 minutes if I can do correct math. It seemed too much of a bother to tell you. Okay. How are you doing, by the way? How is everyone doing? I would love to hear how things have transpired since my last Ace Attorney stream, which was like 5 months ago or some shit. I think that's a lie. I think it was like 2 months, but still. A lot of things can happen in 2 months. You had me until that last bit. Does this not raise a rather straightforward question?
Well, sure. Why did Machi pretend he couldn't see?
For publicity reasons. Exactly. Makes little sense. What do you think, your forehead? Huh? Me? Machi Tobai pretended he was blind. Do you know why? I don't actually know how to change your name. The last time I changed my name... I think you can change it in the same area that you change your icon. But I don't know where that is either. Last time that I had to change a name on a YouTube channel was when Google Plus was like a thing, and they were forcing people to use Google Plus, and you had to go on Google Plus to change your name.
How could he know? Wait, Prosecutor Gavin knows why, doesn't he?
He's known from the start of the trial. He's been leading us on the whole time, you whore! Something wrong? Do you think perhaps this is all some kind of game? Ah! He's becoming sentient! Know that the moment I heard that report, I knew why. I suppose people who've sold over 1 million records really are something else. What does that have to do with anything? Wait, what? You have to change it on phone? That's stupid! What the heck? Dude, I hate when freaking people do that. Or not people, companies. I hate when companies do that. I know Instagram does that, but the opposite. If you want to deactivate your Instagram account, you have to go on the computer. You can't do it on the phone. What if someone doesn't have both? What if you only have one? It's very classist to me. Alright, there was a reason why he pretended to be blind, but it wasn't for his own sake. Getting the picture now? It wasn't for himself? Well, Mr. Justice, can you present evidence that shows us why the defendant had to feign blindness? I have evidence. He was doing it for, because they were like the dynamic duo, right? It was like the lady who can't, fucking, I don't know, speak, and the little guy who can't see. It was like a duo or something. Like there's, it had to be, for Mirror? Good show, Forehead. Seems you've thought of something. Ah! Why can't I figure this things out on my own? I hate having to take my cues from this guy. I want to kick his ass. I want to kiss his ass. Sorry, I want to kick his ass. Very well, look at this. This is why he was pretending he couldn't see. Oh!
Hi, Bella.
My dog is here.
Hello. What is up? I'm gonna have to get you out of here. I can't have you in here.
Where are you? Where'd you go? I don't want to run you over. I don't want to roll on you. Gotta get out of here. Bella has been exiled. Alright.
What is my evidence? Let's see. Let's check.
Lyric sheet. Postcard. Investigation request. Revolver. Oh, can I present people in this one? No, I cannot. So how else do I? Can I present her through this? Oh, right. They're like, their shtick was like, her music is so beautiful that it helps people see, question mark. That is La Miroir? La Miroir and Machi Tobae recall their relationship, in particular their unique arrangement over the years before visiting our country. La Miroir and her pianist, they would always walk together, she leading him by the hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him to the piano. She would walk all the way over there with him. That's right, because he was blind. She led him at all times, never letting him go. All times? Yet, we have just learned something that makes their arrangement peculiar indeed. Machi could see. Why did they have to keep up this act the whole time? Well, wasn't it part of their, performance? I think there's a simpler explanation. Machi did not need to be led by the hand at all. That can only mean one thing. Really? Really? It was all the other... Huh? She can't see? She's the one who can't see? What? Huh? The one who needed to be led by the hand was La Miroir. Then how did she see through the window? And how did she see the gunshots? And how did she...
Huh?
So you mean that Lamira is... she's...
Yes, Your Honor. Lamira is blind. What?
Oh, got him. Order, order, order! This is crazy, Prosecutor Gavin. Is it now? Please shed some sanity on this madness. The defense has made an outrageous claim. Maybe she's just legally... Maybe she's legally blind? She can still see? She can still see with her eyes, but not very well? The only thing about outrageous I see about the defense is his vast forehead.
Stop! His forehead isn't even that big!
Yet I see it is not vast and vain this time. Fucking mega mind. He's quite correct. But that makes no sense.
How? Wasn't she supposed to be the landscape painter in sound or something?
Big ass hand. My hand grows to massive sizes. Well, since we have her here, you're getting kicked off the stand again. I believe she's still in the witness waiting room.
Apollo, what does this mean for our case?
Don't ask me. I had no idea she couldn't see. I hadn't even imagined it until now. Bailiff, smack his pee-pee. Lamira, pains me deeply to call you before us again in this way. And yet I must. Please do not be concerned on my behalf. Those eyes, she really can't see? Really? It is true. How funny it is that a tiny lie born in the Virginian countryside would one day grow to entangle the entire world. So you are? Yes, as I mentioned before. I have no memory of the time before I became Lamira. Oh, did she get, like, poked in the eyes and her brain got damaged? I don't know. Know, too, that my memories begin in darkness. The word light has no meaning for Lamira. I see. You may recall me saying something toward the beginning of this trial, Forehead. What's that? I believe I said it was unfortunate that this crime had no direct witnesses. Now, Lamira, I must I must ask you right now. I'm gonna cut your leg. Will you testify to the court about your eyes? Wait, so she was lying before. How are all these people allowed to get on the stand and lie? Of course. It was never my intent to deceive any of you. May I begin, Your Honor? Yes, of course. Though I admit I'm a little lost here. I'm lost too. I think we're all a bit lost here, Your Honor. God damn. I have no memory of the light. I debuted in a world of darkness and sound. My producer came up with my PR line before he knew this. So, silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others. But this is a murder trial. I apologize. It was part of my contract, you see. I was to keep my blindness a secret no matter what. Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would... Oh, so you think your oath, your contract is worth more than your oath to the court? Madam? She told us the truth in the beginning, when she said she saw nothing. Funny! Very well. Does the defense have anything to add? I'd like to cross-examine.
But what is there left to ask?
There was one thing in her testimony that bothered me. Perhaps it is best we let you get it out of your system? Someday you'll understand. the importance of thinking for yourself. Very well, the defense may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions deemed too stressful to the witness.
Okay. There's only one part that bothered me.
Is there?
Just let me ask about that and I'll be happy.
No memory of the light. To be in a darkness of, wait, a world of darkness and sound, I can't read. Producer knew about it. Everyone on staff knew, but no one else. Okay, how can you be so sure that nobody else knew? Does Machi count as staff? Question mark? When you say your staff, do you include Mr. Lettuce? Oh, I have wrong person.
Of course. He was my manager. So he knew.
That's what's been bugging me. Something the matter, Mr. Justice! I can't say Mr. Justice, there's too many S's. Making my lisp act up. You're trying to erase my years of speech therapy. I believe I know what's bothering our young defense attorney. I'm thinking of when you discovered the body, yes.
Is he right, Apollo?
Yes. I was. Oh, right. Because she was a witness. If he knew that she couldn't see, then how could she see? Literally, Mr. Justice! It's literally... Shit! I wasn't even trying to do the it's part. That just came out naturally. Stop! No! He's alive! Oh, it's cold! Oh, witness! Oh, she witnessed it! She can't see... What? Witness can't see? It wasn't him that couldn't see! It was her that couldn't see! The witness is siren. Mr. Lettuce told me to ask the witness, and he named you. Why would he do that? He knew you were blind.
I don't know.
What'd I just say? You need to learn to think for yourself.
Meaning what?
There's no mystery here if you recall everything you said. Think of his last words once more. I can't read as suddenly. The witness siren? We've heard them many times, along with the little play acting by our defense. I remember them well myself, but that statement is not to what I refer. I mean what he said before that. Can't see? Can't see. Ah! That's right. He tried to tell you. When he said can't see, he wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the witness. I see. Too bad the defense did not. Well, forehead, try relaxing and looking at the facts first next time. Ah! Stop roasting me! Don't make me make turtle face! Order! Recall Lamirar's earlier testimony. She was on the way. There were 2 shots, and she couldn't do anything. But she couldn't have heard those gunshots. I thought we'd prove that. That is not the most important point here. The moment he was shot, Mr. Lettuce witnessed her through that window. Why else would she have named her as the witness? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. Well, hopefully we are almost at the end, because, I have to leave.
But I really did hear them. 2 gunshots, and the man's voice.
It seems things have come quite early. Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window was closed. We've already run a simulation, of course. How did she know about the window? But it was so clear. If I heard that voice again, I would know it in an instant. Bailiff! What is it, Bailiff? Can't you see we're in session here? We have the results back from the investigation. The investigation? I mean, I can come back, but I'll be in, like, BRB for, like, an hour or something. I can resume later if you want. Let me just see how far this goes. Ah, the Interpol number that Mr. Lettuce left us. Well, let's hear it. We will continue this cross-examination afterward. Detective Crescent, your report, please. I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. Quick work as always, Darian. Well, tell us about the number. Is the defendant a secret agent? Yes, I'm hungry, I'm starving. My soul is about to dissipate. Oh, the agent? The agent? Romaine Lettuce. Wait, he was writing his own name? What? Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Lettuce himself. His fucking hair, dude. His hair! He was apparently in the middle of an operation. So when he wrote those letters, he was trying to tell us his own identity. And a cautious killer tried to wipe them away.
Mr. Lettuce was an undercover Interpol agent? So him being Lamirar's manager?
It's just a cover, most likely. There's one other important detail I found. Well, out with it. It concerns that .45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon. Apparently it belonged to Romaine Lettuce. He had an Interpol permit to carry his firearms. And the registration number on the revolver matched. So the victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense. It's hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent having such a large revolver.
So the victim was an Interpol agent? On an undercover op? I wonder how that ties into everything. It's gotta tie in somehow, you'd think.
Guys, please, end the conversation! I need to go eat! Yeah, somehow. Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Crescent. It's a great help. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out. No, 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 no! No! Stop! Stop! No, don't hold it! No, I don't want to hold it! Wait! Lamirar, is something the matter? That voice just now. Darian? Mr. Darian, is it? Oh, did Darian shoot him? It was him. I'm sure of it. It was him? You weren't saying... That voice I heard, talking to Mr. Lettuce. When I heard gunshots fired. It was him! It was Mr. Darian! Is this some kind of joke? Did he start guitaring? What? The lore of this game? We are Apollo, Justice, and no way. And we're a big fan of Phoenix Wright. Oh my god, wait. Are they ending? Oh my god, please. The courtroom fell into such a chaotic state. The trial had to be suspended temporarily. Yes. Oh my god. Never seen that happen before. It's like how, if you put like a shell to your ear or something, you hear the ocean. The blood rushing in his ears is actually just guitar. Of course, it's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. Namiwar. Ugh! Ew! Fingering him? Why is she fingering him? Not only is she... Ugh! Could it really have been his voice Namiwar heard? Things are changing fast. And frankly, I wasn't sure I could keep up with it.
Hey, no whipping out now, Apollo!
Shut up, Trucy, I gotta eat. Oh my god, I'm released, I'm free, I'm released, oh my god. Alright, yes, let's save. Okay, alright. I know that wording was terrible, awful. Alright, I'm out of here, I'm leaving, I'm running away. I gotta go eat. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything all day and it's 4 p.m. Alright, bye. Maybe I'll come back later. Maybe. We'll see.